I hope this is working, because if not, I'm gonna be very depressed. Hopefully this is working. Probably nobody's gonna watch, to be completely honest, because... yeah. Because nobody cares. Oh god, I almost just reported my own live stream. That would have been good. I hope it's not loud. Just because. Yeah. Because nobody cares. Honestly, I don't know what this is about. And it's not a video, it's a live stream. I don't know. Don't ask me. I just decided to throw on the camera. I'm wearing a shirt in Schwartz. And there's a guitar. If you want to talk about that. It's a BC guitar. Don't know what that stands for. Yeah. There's a guitar. There's a camera holder right there that holds my phone when we go on road trips. Trying to click live chat, so if you guys talk, which probably nobody will. There's a basket right there that holds clothes, and for some reason there's a VR thing. I don't know. I haven't streamed in a while, and I don't know. I really don't have an excuse, but whatever. I'm turning off my phone, but I need it on because I need to look at the live chat, which no one's probably gonna be on. I would do something, but I literally have nothing planned. I attempted doing other things, but those didn't work because my computer decided to explode. So we're just going to do this instead. My teeth are gross. I need braces really bad. I apologize for the awful lighting. It's not good. How was your guys' day? Sorry. How was your guys' day? Hope it was great. Click. Click. Yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. It's fine, I guess. Yeah. I don't really know what to talk about. I don't know. I wanted to kind of do like something, but I didn't know what to do. I was thinking like maybe like instrument or like sing or something like that, but I'm not sure. I was gonna do singing, but I've never sang on YouTube, and I will probably never, cause oh my god, that was loud and annoying. Cause A, I can't sing, and B, I don't feel comfortable. I guess I don't know. Still kind of getting used to like the whole YouTube thing. My hair looks gross, but I took a shower this morning. I also worked out this morning after I took a shower, so I mean, can't really say that I took a shower if I exercised right after and just got gross. But my hair looks disgusting, but I promise it's not. This is a boring stream. I'm sorry, but it is, because I don't have anything planned to do. I was gonna do, like I said, singing, but I don't know. I just wanted to make something, because I haven't posted anything in the past week, I think. And that's kind of not a good thing, because I said that I was going to be making one for whole summer, but after a couple of my videos got copyright claims on them, I just haven't felt very enthused, I guess. I don't know how to put it, but I haven't felt very inspired to do anything, I guess would be the correct terminology. I don't really know, because I don't want to make videos that are like clickbait, because I find clickbait really stupid, because you have no like content, so you just make up a like I don't know, a picture, or the title is total clickbait, but yet people still click on it. And then for those people who are dumb enough to actually click on it, be thinking that it's actually there, I just don't want to do it. So, and that's like the only way to get like exposure nowadays, just on anything. Instagram, oh, gotta put clickbait. YouTube is, and like other websites, which I'm not gonna say, because honestly I'd like to keep doing this, but it's just getting more difficult, because it's getting more difficult to do like streams and then stuff like, and just like do games, because like constantly say I'm doing a live stream. When I was doing what's the game called, Last of Us, I left because something bit my neck. It was a freaking ant, and it bit my neck, and I got a copyright claim for ambient music. I mean, come on. It's ambient music. Yes, I get it. It's still in a game, but still, it's getting harder and harder to just make good content, because now it's like quality. They want more people to come onto this website, just, I feel like, so they can get money. But I don't really know, and it's kind of been like an issue, but this has been an issue for God knows how long, but like I think 3 years now. I think that's when. And then like YouTube's trying to create like, I wasn't around at the beginning of the YouTube. I was like, maybe it was 2009, so I was 5. So I really have no input on the early versions of YouTube. But like I was around, like I was watching videos at like age for Northside. I'm excited, but not really too excited. I don't know. But what was I saying? Oh, like 2011, 2012 maybe. It was, you were able to post like more free stuff. Like you were able to like, because I don't curse in my videos. I'd get my channel deleted because YouTube doesn't want that, and that was the point that I was getting to. But also because I would just get grounded. But it's ridiculous how people are. It's ridiculous how people now have to do stupid things just to get exposure. I mean, yeah, still, like in the, I guess, early days of YouTube when I watched it, people still did stupid stuff, like like when people threw milk in grocery stores and then slipped and fell, stuff like that. It was popular because people were doing stupid stuff, but now it's like stupid dangerous stuff. Like, yeah, throwing a milk carton in grocery stores isn't the best thing to do, but you could also go to jail, and like you probably break your jaw, like one person did. It was pretty funny. But like, it's ridiculous how people have to what's it called, people have to basically trick their viewers just so they can like pay rent or something, because it's ridiculous. It's like, why do that? If you're creating a platform for people to post, let people have the freedom of speech. Literally, let people have freedom of speech. It's one of our rights. It's a human right that people have. Kind of like life, liberty, happiness. People have this right. The right to bear arms. People have this right. Freedom of speech is still a right. Yet people disregard it because it's freedom of speech. Shouldn't do this and that and that. But when people are out protesting, they get arrested. Peaceful protest. I don't mean like those protests where people flipping cars or something like that, or like killing people. Like that's not okay. But I'm talking about private peaceful protests, and people are getting arrested for freedom of speech. Some people aren't, which is great. Like the women's march, nobody got arrested because it was a peaceful protest where people were, well, women and men were protesting about segregation and stuff like that. And like, I think, don't quote me on all this because I'm educated. I'm going to high school. So I have no idea what I'm talking about. Because another issue, education sucks. Not sucks as in like, I don't know. Education doesn't suck as in it's bad. It sucks as in, like, my teacher, I'm not gonna, I don't know. I might say her name, I might not. I probably won't for just, I guess. So it is, like, okay. It's not that bad because I enjoy school. I do. Like, I'm one of those few kids that actually are nerds and like school. But it's at the point where people are, it's hard for people to go to school because they just can't afford it, that or they aren't able to because they can't afford the resources and stuff like that. But my teacher, she went to the people from North Carolina and like in the US should know about this, but for those people who are outside of the US, there was a school in North Carolina was canceled due to teachers protesting about like rights, not rights, but like for better education, because education here in North Carolina sucks. It really does. One of my teacher, I probably won't put up a picture because I don't want to get her in trouble because she's going to a different school and yada yada yada. But one second, let me fix my webcam because I want to. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. Let me just get rid of that then. Okay, so they went to. That's pretty good. Sorry, I'm just kind of reading them and then like kind of just in my head like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm just like, oh no, I don't mean to offend anybody. Like I really don't. I'm speaking freedom of speech. But my teacher, she had a sign and someone took a picture of it and posted it on Facebook. Which I now have a Facebook on. They held up a sign, and if you know the teacher that I'm talking about, please don't write her name in the live chat, only because it can still pop up on the YouTube, like on like the normal like. So when I post this, you can still see the live chat and everything. If you say her name, I don't want to get her in trouble. But what she did was really really cool. She basically had a sign, and it goes and says, when I pass by a dumpster, I shouldn't say that would look great in my classroom. And it makes sense because literally she told us this. She said every single thing in her classroom, not every single thing, but majority of the stuff. Like she had a desk, she had a bookshelf, she had like three bookshelves, sorry. She had like three bookshelves. And all of these things were found in a like garbage because she didn't have the resources. She didn't have enough money because teachers are paid like way less here. Probably, I think. I'm not, once again, I'm not well rounded in this information. I'm just speaking what's on my mind. I'm trying to keep it like a neutral stance, but I'm trying to, I don't know, just try not to get people too mad, because if I do, then other things will happen and then stuff like that. But she held up signs, and a lot of other teachers did, and some of them were funny, but some of them were very serious. And then there were even kids out there like protesting with the teachers, and like my teacher, she told us the story where she met like a little kid, and the little kid just went up to her and goes and says, "Can I give you a hug?" And she's not a very like huggy person, and she goes and says, why? She goes and says, because you're great, because I know that you're out here because you're a teacher and you're trying to support your kids. And then she just, before she could say yes or no, she kind of just ran up to her and gave her a hug, and she was like, eh. So, yeah, I don't understand why people kind of get all angry about stuff. I like how this started about a conversation about Um, I'll get to that in a second, only because I want to bring this topic back up. There was a what am I saying? I lost train of thought. Alright, well, I'll just talk about high school then, since I'll probably remember. What's your thoughts on high school? Well, I'm starting as a freshman in August, so that's pretty cool. I'm as a Okay, so there's like two sides to the stand. Like there's two different. I'm gonna put my guitar down and I'm taking these off because I don't need it. Didn't break anything, I promise. Um, so are you scared? There's two sides to this, like, I guess, little argument in my head. There's a side where it's saying, no, you know most people there, you know some of the teachers, you'll be fine, the principal, your brother went there, you know, like, basically all of your elective teachers. But on the other side, that has to deal with, um, like anxiety and all this other stuff. It's kind of worried because I'm like, well, how am I supposed to know all this stuff? What if they're not there next year and stuff like that? And then like especially like my ticks and stuff like that. Because I know, yeah, medicine helps. It totally does. But when you still get nervous enough, tends to it tends to kind of burst out. I don't. It's like I don't know. I don't know. I'm probably most excited about like I don't know meeting friends again. Seeing teachers. But that's about it. Not super like excited that I'm going to high school. Like I'm excited I'm going to high school because I'm graduating. Well, not graduated. Well, I'm moving on with my life finally. I'm just going things and stuff like that, but I don't know. I'm excited to get more education, I guess. I don't know. But like I don't really know. There's just so much junk going on in the world right now that it's so hard to enjoy life cuz like you have like all this stuff on the news and then like you have people dying and stuff like that and it's like it's not okay. Like I'm so like when my parents were younger, it'd be like they even said in the cell. Well, my mom said that herself. She goes and says when she was younger, her and she went outside, and she was gone, and it was almost dark. My mom's mom, my grandmother, would say, "Oh, she's probably at a friend's house, or she's probably in a pool next door." Now, like my mom said, if she goes outside and she can't see my sister, she's like, "Oh, well, she got kidnapped or something." She's like terrified because now there's just all of this stuff where it's like I don't really know. It's a it's because the world we live in now is just so dangerous that it's like, well, we can't really let people go outside without being supervised for like 5 minutes, or you're just scared that you're gonna get like kidnapped or something. Because I can't even walk down the street without having like anxiety going off. Like I always have to have my phone on me because God forbid something happens. It's like yeah, like when I was younger, I could go outside and like play and all that, but now I can't even go outside because all my friends have moved, and also because like there's nobody in my neighborhood that is my age, and if they are my age they just want to stay inside. Like I want to go outside and have fun, but I can't have fun when there's nobody else my age, and I don't want to like I don't know. It's it's more of a fear thing that we all rely on than like oh we'll be okay. Like there's so many examples of this happening like when um there's so many things like there's like I'm gonna get like really serious for a moment but like school shootings like this these things have been like around for a while but then you had like before a lot of them started happening we didn't have like security things at our doors like at our schools and stuff like that because and then parents didn't have to feel scared to have to go to letting their child go to school. Yeah, they had to be scared about like bullying and stuff like that, but that's about it. Like now if like you go to like Now if you go to school, you'll see like metal detectors or like alarms set everywhere, which is better because like now we don't have to worry about it. But you and your parents are still scared because like now there's more bullying and stuff like that, and like now there's a lot more judgment on people and stuff like that, and it's really scary. But I don't know. Just glad because I've not been feeling great, not as in like sick, but as in like upset, I guess. Um, I don't really feel. I wouldn't say happy. I would just feel I'm lately I've been feeling upset because I've had to stay in my house for a while because like I was saying before, I can't really go out anywhere because my sister is young, so I can't leave her home by herself. Like my dad's home, but like he's either but most of the time he's at work, so I can't do anything. So I have to watch my sister. My brother's here, and my sister's here, but I have to watch her, and we all have to watch her because she tends to do stuff. But I don't know. But it's hard because like, and also like even if every one of my family members were here and they were able to watch her, I would still have to watch her, and I would still have to stay inside because a I just it's it's almost like I don't feel comfortable outside, but I do. And then I none of my friends live by me anymore. I'd have to walk down like to the end of my neighborhood just to find my friend, which most people would be like, "Oh no, that's not that bad." But like I used to have friends like across the street, like literally the house right there was one of my friends, and somebody down the street was one of my friends. Now all the people that live in my neighborhood are older, and if they have kids, they're either way too young or way too older. And so I don't really necessarily have any friends to hang out with it anymore. Um, so I don't know. It's one of those situations where it's like I don't know. It's basically I don't really know. I did. If you're questioning what was the point of this stream, I really don't know. I really don't know. It was not really planned. It was planned to the point where I knew I was going to start it. What was going to be the content of the stream, I have no idea. Better. Thank you. I also do see that you have to go, so I'll catch you next time on one of my videos or my stream somewhere. So have a great, I don't know, morning, afternoon, evening. Have all of the wonderful times. There we go. These charts are my favorite because they are really charts. Wait, what? Charts? Oh, chats. Oh my god, I'm illiterate. I read chats as charts. It's fine. If you have other things to do, it's completely fine. Remember, it's a live stream. I'm going to post it, so it's not like you're going to miss out or anything. You can just finish watching it or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna be ending it. Not well, relatively. I guess soon would be better. Alright, bye. Have fun. There's just so many expectations at this point in like life where like you have to meet them or you're considered an outcast. And if like you have like anxiety or depression or like ADD or so many other like disabilities or something like that, you're looked down upon or sometimes you're looked up to, but it's never like consistent because like you have some people that are like um you have some people that are like, oh, I feel bad, and then there's some people that are like, oh, that's cool, but you never have those people in between, and then, like you always have those people that are like you either sorry I'm stuttering you either have someone that says I feel bad for you, and then that's not very helpful because like you have all these people feeling saying like, oh, I feel bad for you, but that doesn't help with like self-esteem. it doesn't really help because then like they're like, oh, I feel bad for you, or I'm sorry, which is totally fine to say, but in specific situations. And then you just get more depressed and stuff like that, and then like, but then like you have those people that are like, oh, that's pretty cool, and like stuff like that, and it's like, okay, well, I'm glad that you think this, and I'm glad that you're glad you're glad. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. I'm just letting words come out of my mouth. Um, but yeah, then you have people that are like, oh, that's cool, and it's like, okay, well, I don't really know what to say at that point because it's like, oh, okay, well, thank you. I don't know, but I don't know. It's very quiet.
It's very quiet, and I don't know what else to say because I'm kind of out of ideas to talk about.
I don't want to get into too serious stuff because the last time I did that, people got mad and I had people come up to me in school and like thank me and stuff like that. But then I had other people that are like, you should probably stop. And I was like, yeah, okay. So I stopped. And then I decided, what is that question?
What question do you have about high school? I'll literally answer anything because I've run out of ideas.
I don't know. No. I'm tired. The thing I am excited about high school though, before I forget, is I do musicals, and over there is my poster that I for a musical that I was in. So I'm pretty excited to do those, and I'll be actually at the school. So, what is like what you want your reputation / image to be? Honestly, I don't care what people think about me. Like, I don't care. Like, if people see these videos, I hope instead of them being like, oh, look at this nerd doing YouTube videos, I hope people are like, wow, this person actually inspired me to do good things. Like, I don't really care what people think about me. I don't care if people think that I'm like the worst human being in the world. That or people think I'm the god of the universe. Like, I really don't care. You shouldn't have these images about people. My internet cut out? Oh yeah, it did. That's upsetting. It says no internet access. Oh my god. Sorry, I apologize. I'm just making sure that all my stuff is working. Okay. Yep. There we go. Alright. Sorry, my internet disconnected. Is it still saying up? Is it still going? I'm confused. I apologize. My internet's being wonky at the moment, and I'm just trying to make sure that it's working. Okay, yeah, now it's working. Okay. Oh, what was I just talking about? Yeah, I don't care what people think about me, honestly. I don't care if, like, people think... I don't care if people hate me. I don't care if people judge me or anything. I mean, I do, but it kind of comes to a point where um, where I just don't care. Like, if you're gonna judge other people, then what do I want to be? What? I'm still confused, because it just says, what do I want? What do you want to be? I meant you. What do you want to be? Do you want I to be? Do you want me to be myself, or just other people in general? I feel like everybody should just be themselves. I don't know if like that's what you meant or not, but just in general, I feel like other people should just be themselves because I don't know, just be yourself. People will like you, and if people don't, you always find friends that like enjoy your company. You always find friends that are like, oh, this person's pretty cool. Like, you'll find people that always do that. Do you want to be yourself? Yes, I want to be myself. There we go. Now I understood that. I want everybody to be themselves, and including me. Like, be yourself. Like, if people are like, oh, you're kind of cringy and stuff like that, then whatever. Just be yourself. if you just don't want to, then that's also fine. Just don't be don't be the perfect person. Be your own person, because there's no such thing as perfect, and it takes some time to get to realize that. And I'm still trying to realize that there's no definition of, well, there's a definition of perfect, but there's no definition as in someone is perfect. Sure, in your eyes you'll think someone's perfect, but in their eyes they'll think that they're not perfect, and they think someone else is perfect. And it just continues, because people aren't perfect, because they aren't. Every human has their I don't know how to pronounce it. Like, everybody's not perfect, and it's totally fine, because you can be yourself and just not be perfect. Because if you're someone else, then you're just copying. But if you're your own person, then you're being original, you're being exciting, you're being new. You don't want to be someone else. Like, it's good to be inspired by other people, but it's almost like art. You can be inspired, you can take reference, you can do all this stuff, but you never want to, I guess, I don't know, never want to, you always want to be yourself. You just don't want to be a copycat, I guess. But in art terms, you don't want to, it's good to reference, it's good to be inspired, but it's not good to just flat out copy someone else. Because you want to put your own spin on things. Like, if someone says, oh, let's do yada yada yada, you can be like, okay, we can do that, or we can do this, and just put your own spin on things, because that's interesting. I always like people that are able to like put their own spin on stuff, because I'm still trying to figure out how to do that. I'm still trying to figure out all this stuff. Like, I'm nowhere near perfect. Like, I'm the opposite of perfect. Like, I'm complete opposite of perfect. Imperfect would be good. But I also don't like the word imperfect, because it literally has the word I'm perfect in it, so I don't like that word. So, yeah. I've kind of run out of stuff. Like, what do you want to become? What kind of person do you want to become? A person that someone can look up to, but not, I want to be that person that someone looks up to, not to be someone's role model, not to be someone's perfect person, but to be someone's person, like, to be looked at, the person that they could look towards to know that everyone's not perfect, but everyone can be their own perfect. Like, I sound like, I don't know, I just want people to, like, be themselves. I want people to, like, I don't know, be different. And that's what I'm gonna end this on, because I've kind of run out of ideas. Don't do bad things. Let people have freedom of speech, because it's one of our amendments. Don't let people drag you down. Don't be perfect. Be your own perfect. Don't do clickbait, because clickbait's annoying and it's really stupid. And yeah, I hope if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to give it a big fat thumbs up. And if you like this and you want more of this, put it in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I always miss the end stream button, so I'm just gonna click it now.